All right. Hey, everyone. This is not what I was expecting to be doing today, but just got back from taking a walk and thought I would record a YouTube video just kind of talking through how launch day went. And really, it wasn't launch, it was kind of failure to launch. And so I'm just parsing through how best to handle that right now. So, what happened? Frankly, the amount of interest in the Zerpcraft project exceeded my expectations, and we had butting up against 100 people logged in simultaneously, both for the Founders NFTs and for the open land sale. And while Minecraft can certainly handle that many people and more, my idea of doing a first come, first served land rush was poorly thought out. And so the code that was written really just choked on the amount of people trying to rush and push and just grab land all at the same time. It just didn't work. And, I'm definitely a little bruised right now. Just my ego's a little bruised talking through that. But I did not adequately test having that many people kind of slam the code at once. And so for the vast majority of people, their attempt to purchase just did not go through. A small subset of people, both for the founders NFTs and for the land sale, got to the point where they were able to purchase, and so they sent me some XRP, and that came through to my wallet, and then nothing else happened. They didn't get the land that they had purchased. And so for those people, and I think I did a count, it was, around 25 people with the open land sale, I will be issuing a refund to them, and we can start kind of from square one. So then there was a third set of people where, for a very small subset, the purchase actually went through. The land was purchased that they wanted to purchase. They were the first ones in, and they got it, and all the code worked. And so for them, I'm happy to also issue you a refund if you are less than pleased with how launch day went. I totally understand, even though you got the land, that this was not representative of the smooth launch that I had been painting a picture of. So I'll have to parse through those kind of different groups, starting with the people who paid money but they have not, they did not receive what they asked for. And so I want to get to everybody. I've got, a ton of messages in Discord right now. I'm sure there's stuff on Twitter. But yeah, I'm just going to have to do this in the order where people who have paid first, are going to get their money back. And so I am disappointed. I'm disappointed that this is how Zerpcraft launch went. And so I still think that overwhelmingly people have been very positive and supportive and want this to be a thing. And I also have a lot of confidence that everything that I have created works outside of this instance where everyone just slams it at the same time to try and purchase right away. I think that what I've built with XLS19 NFTs, like that, works really well. It will work even better on XLS20. And, I understand if you're listening to this and, you're not in the same place mentally of trying to look at the glass half full. But I'm just trying to wrap my head around where do I go from here. And I don't think the correct answer is to kill the project. So this was a failure to launch, but, in keeping with the motif, even Elon Musk has had failure to launches, right? Like, they've had rockets blow up. And so if that's the case for them, I can pick this back up and we can figure out a better way to do things. I'd say especially to the partners, because out of all of the groups of people, the partners have paid paid me directly, and we've been working very closely together. Like, I apologize for how this went. And we're going to have to figure out a better way to do that. And it may be less sexy. It may just be, purchase registration. And we have people sign up and commit ahead of time how much land they want to buy, and we do it in batches. Something like that may have to happen. I'm not entirely sure quite yet. I'm not committing to any one specific plan, but rest assured, like, I'm gonna make sure everybody is made whole. Just aside from the time that people took out of their day today to come and do this, and they were expecting it to work. So I think that's most of what I wanted to say. So I haven't 100% double checked, but I selected the option to record the Twitch stream. And, if you are skeptical, or if you just want to see, sincerely what was going on the day, like, I welcome that. I did the entire Twitch stream out in the open, and I talked through problems. I live edited code. Like, I hope that out of all of this, like, my integrity is not in question, because that would really be the part I would be most disappointed about. I understand that my reputation is probably damaged and my pride is hurt, but I want to do right by people, and so all that to say, we're gonna pick up the pieces from here. You can go look at the Twitch stream and just kind of see how things progressed if you want to do a replay of the train wreck and see what happened. But I was having conversations with people kind of in real time, trying to figure out what to do, and did the best that I could. So just inviting people to kind of see openly how that went down. Let's see. The only other thing. I'm gonna keep the auction code. Piece number 1 was working well, and so the auction, I'll just keep letting that run. I will reach out to the person who was the winner and see if they truly actually want to own the castle after the project, failed to launch the way I expected. And we'll move from there with the castle auction. So the founders' NFTs are going to be delayed at least a week, and it may end up being a little bit more, but I will probably, for both the founders' NFTs and for Open Land, we're going to have to switch to some sort of registration ahead of time model, just to handle the large amount of interest that people have in the project. And so what I'm going to be doing after I upload this YouTube video is I'm going to go get some lunch and drink a little bit of water. I haven't really eaten much today. And then I'm going to get to work issuing refunds for the people who paid but didn't get their land. And then I'm going to start parsing through kind of the messages on Discord and make sure I've responded, and just apologize to everybody. But I wanted to do this first because this is the easiest way to just kind of talk out loud about what happened and get it in front of a bunch of eyeballs. And I'm going to move forward from here. So this is not a total defeat for me, but I appreciate everyone who came out, appreciate all the partners, everyone who's really just given me their support this entire time. This is not the way I wanted it to go. So I'm going to put a bookend on that here. Feel free to reach out to me, but understand that I've got a lot of people who are trying to get in contact with me right now, and so because of that, it may take me a little while to respond, and we'll put the pieces of this back together, and hopefully ZerpCraft will look even better in the future. So take care, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.